Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some mostly cloudy skies across the area currently with the thickening upper level cloud cover ahead of Tropical Storm Elsa. It's going to be moving through the region for this evening into the early overnight hours. We'll have some fairly tranquil conditions this morning before we have some more unsettled conditions moving through the region for later this afternoon into the evening hours. We'll see some periods of heavy rain and some gusty winds up to 45 miles an hour and a possibility of an isolated thunderstorm. Some of those which could be severe moving through the region with Tropical Storm Elsa, but otherwise going to see that quickly moving through the region and some nicer conditions to end the work week for Friday. So looking at our sounding from this morning, we have a freezing level at 13,900 feet. Winds out of the southwest and not quite too strong throughout the atmosphere this morning, only 22 knots at 1,000 feet, then remaining between 15 and 20 knots between 3 and 9,000 feet, then seeing a peak wind of only 30 knots at 16,000 feet out of the southwest this morning. So fairly light winds throughout the column this morning. Going to see that pick up as Elsa moves through the region for later on this evening. Looking at our current surface analysis, we have an upper level trough that's currently across the Midwest. It's going to be allowing for Elsa to intensify some as it moves along the eastern seaboard. It's going to be coming extratropical and is in that phase right now from tropical to extratropical, that transition. And that's going to allow it to intensify some as it moves up through the Delmarva for tonight, and that'll give us those briefly stronger winds as the system moves through the region. And this upper level trough will also give us a chance of some thunderstorms for Friday evening. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery, you can see we are increasing our upper level cirrus cloudiness as well as some mid-level cloudiness across the region currently, and seeing Elsa moving quickly through South Carolina into North Carolina this morning and giving those areas some showers as well as some windy conditions. Taking a look at the infrared imagery of Elsa, you can see it is currently becoming more of a comma-shaped cloud coverage, and that is indicating that it is becoming more extratropical and less tropical in characteristic. And moving through the region, it's going to be continuing to become more extratropical, and that's going to allow us to see that system strengthen just slightly, even though it is over land. So taking a look at the National Hurricane Center observation as of 8 a.m. this morning for Elsa, seeing 40-mile-an-hour winds. That's the maximum sustained winds, moving northeast to 18 miles an hour. We do have tropical storm warnings across the Delmarva for the system, with that short period this evening into the overnight hours of possibly seeing some winds just over tropical storm force, mainly seeing those wind gusts between 35 and 45 miles an hour. So taking a look at the HRRR model, the next 48 hours, you can see that tracks those rain showers moving into the region possibly as early as 2 p.m. or 1400 local this afternoon. But looks like we have a good chance of some rainfall after about 1500 local this afternoon, and continuing with those rain showers. And it looks like it'll be a fairly steady rain after about 3 to 4 o'clock this afternoon. Isolated thunderstorms in that steady rain, and could see some strong severe thunderstorms as we move into the evening hours with the stronger shear associated with Elsa moving into the region. So move into around 10 p.m. or 2200 local till about midnight. That looks like the worst of the weather across the region from Tropical Storm Elsa that's going to be moving through. And you're going to see those wind gusts, as I mentioned, 35 to 45 miles an hour, mainly out of the southeast and then quickly switching out of the southwest once the system moves through. And here's midnight. You can see some bands of heavier rain showers moving onshore, possibility of embedded thunderstorms within those rain showers. And can't rule out some isolated tornadoes across the region, as we do have that shear from Elsa moving into the area. Once we move past about 3 or 4 a.m. Friday morning, going to see those rain showers quickly move off the northeast as Elsa tracks quickly off the northeast as well. And we're going to see some clearing skies with possibly a partly to mostly cloudy sky by Friday morning. As we move into Friday afternoon, going to see some warm and humid conditions across the area, and we'll see a trough moving in with some scattered to isolated showers and thunderstorms for Friday evening, and that'll last possibly into the early overnight hours of Saturday morning. But overall, going to see about a 30% chance of those showers and thunderstorms moving through for Friday evening. So taking a look at the European model for the next few days, you can see we do have Elsa moving through, and then those chances of showers and thunderstorms for Friday evening. And then we move into Saturday. A weak area high pressure builds in. We'll see less humidity on Saturday, so more of a pleasant day, still fairly warm across the region. And then for Sunday, we'll see showers and thunderstorms moving back in the region with a decent chance of some showers and thunderstorms in the area. And then Monday, we'll see southeastern ridge build in the region. It's going to give us a very slight chance of pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Most likely won't see them for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with just humid conditions and warm weather across the region. So looking at our risk chart for today, we'll see a high around 86 degrees, a low tonight is 74. Strongest winds come around 10 to midnight, possibly just after midnight as well, with gusting up to 40 knots. Southeasterly winds 20 to 30 knots sustained. This afternoon should see winds gusting up near 25 knots before Elsa moves through out of the south-southwest or south. And we should see a wind advisory by this afternoon, and that will most likely remain in effect through tomorrow morning. As far as the heavy rain, could see some localized ponding and localized flooding in low-lying areas with the heavier rainfall moving through for this evening into early overnight hours. Could see anywhere from about 1 to 3 inches of rainfall across the region. Some localized spots heavier than that with any tropical systems moving through can have that potential of seeing that heavier rainfall. Other than that, going to see about a 50% chance of a thunderstorm, our best chance between 1800 local and midnight tonight, and seeing some lower bookend chances around that, starting around 1400 local at 30%, and then 20% between midnight and 2 a.m. for your Friday. As far as our 24-hour terminal forecast, going to see VFR conditions for most of the day today, and then by 1800 local this evening, going to see some lower ceilings move in around 1,500 to 2,000 feet, and then thereafter should see some lower level ceilings through Friday morning, and going to see mostly cloudy conditions tomorrow morning to partly cloudy skies. Should see that cloud coverage really start to clear out after 8 local Friday morning. Our tides are slightly above normal, and looking at Friday into Saturday, Friday mostly cloudy and breezy early, then partly cloudy, warm, and humid with a chance of evening showers and thunderstorms, a high of 87. Friday night, mostly cloudy, a chance of a shower or thunderstorm during the evening and early overnight hours, then partly cloudy, low of 73. And for Saturday, partly cloudy and less humid, high of 86. A more pleasant day on Saturday. Green chart across the board for Saturday. As for Friday evening, going to see about a 30% chance of those showers and thunderstorms, and a slight chance we see winds at 25 knots or greater Friday morning. Will still be fairly breezy with gusting in the low 20s for knots for Friday morning, however. As we move for our next 7 days, going to see that unsettled conditions from Elsa this evening into the early overnight hours. And then we're going to see a 30% chance of those showers and thunderstorms Friday evening. Saturday looks dry, less humid, pleasant day for early to mid-July, high of 86. And then for Sunday, looking like will be a bit cooler as our highs go. 84 degrees expected, but with some scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the area. It will be humid, and a 40% chance that we do see one here at Wallops. As far as early next week into middle of next week, we're going to have that ridge of high pressure build in from the southwest Atlantic into the southeast United States. And that's going to give us temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Humid conditions, should see heat indices near 100 in the afternoon each day, with temperatures in the upper 80s, low temperatures in the upper 70s. That's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 at 10 a.m.